Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Well, if you're over 72 and own an IRA, 401k, 403b, or a TSP, all retirement plans, you may be on the receiving end of a gift from the president. In 2018, he issued an executive order on strengthening retirement security in America. One of the provisions of that order may result in the IRS agreeing to reduce the required minimum distribution, the RMD, that Americans over age 72 must distribute from their retirement plan and subsequently have to pay ordinary income taxes on it. The executive order required the Secretary of the Treasury to determine if the life expectancy tables should be adjusted. Well, that was in 2018. It took the Secretary 15 months to conclude they should. Now, this really makes a lot of sense, especially when we consider that Americans are living longer. According to Jeffrey Levine in a November 13, 2019 article at kitces.com entitled IRS Proposes New RMD Life Expectancy Tables to Begin in 2021, life expectancy has increased for someone born in 2002 from 77 years to 78.6 years, which is a 2% increase. The life expectancy of someone 65 years old in 2002 increased from another 17.9 years to 19.4 years, a 8.4% increase. Yet, current life expectancy tables issued in April 2002 haven't been adjusted at all. The net effect of lowering the required minimum distribution is twofold. First, it's going to leave more in the retirement plan to accumulate. Second, smaller withdrawals will reduce retirees' federal, state, income taxes if you live in a state that has an income tax, which most do. Fortunately, South Dakota doesn't. But this is only true if the retiree doesn't need to withdraw more than the required RMD for living expenses. Otherwise, what's the point? According to the IRS, just about 80% of all retirees withdraw more than the RMD. So, arguably, this new provision is only going to benefit the 20% that don't need to withdraw more than the RMD for living expenses. But nevertheless, for that 20%, this is a good thing. So what does it mean in dollars and cents? Well, let's assume that you just turned 72. You would divide the ending balance of your retirement account as of December 31st, 2019 by 25.6. Now, this equates to having to withdraw 3.91% from your retirement account. And you have to do this whether you want to or not at age 72. Under the proposed rules, you would divide the year-end balance by 27.3 for a distribution of 3.67%. Now, maybe that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a reduction of 6.1% in what you're required to take out. If we assume you had $1 million in a retirement account, this would mean your RMD will be $2,432 less than it is currently. If you're in a 22% tax bracket, that's a savings of $535 a year. And if you're in a 37% bracket, it's $900 a year. So anyway you look at it, it's a lot of Happy Meals. The savings rate then grows as you get older. If you're 84, your RMD is currently 6.46%. Under the proposal, it would be 5.96%, a reduction of 7.75%. Again, assuming the same $1 million in retirement funds, that would mean withdrawing $5,000 less. If you're in the 22% bracket, saves you $1,100. 37% bracket saves you $1,850 in taxes. So for the average American, an extra $100 or more a month isn't something to sneeze at. The additional wealth accumulation is also an added bonus. Now, my estimate suggests that an individual age 72 in 2020 with $1 million in a retirement plan could reasonably expect to have over $75,000 more in after-tax net worth at age 95. If the IRS adopts the proposed regulations, they won't take effect until 2021. For individuals withdrawing from traditional IRAs, the transition to the new rules appears to be simple. You'll just start using the new tables in 2021. If you have inherited an IRA, however, the transition to the tables is going to be more difficult because there's more data needed and calculations involved. Plus, if you've inherited an IRA now, it has to be all taken out within 10 years anyway. So the proposed changes, they're not going to mean anything to most IRA owners who withdraw more than the RMD. Yet, if you don't, it's a pretty nice gift for those who are in the envious position of not needing all of their RMD for living expenses. Thanks for joining me.